I'm going to share with you my secret ways to raise your vibration, to make sure you are functioning at the highest state you can so you can attract your dreams, your desires, your goals, your passions into your life. See, people are just sometimes glazing through life and not in a positive way. They're glazing through life in a way that says, I'm going to accept anything that happens to me and I don't have control. I am a victim. I have an external locus of control, which means it's never my fault. It's always the traffic. It's always other people. It's always my job, my employer, my boyfriend, my family, whatever else. But that way you will never get the things you want to get. And I made a manifestation video showing all of the amazing and breathtaking things that I have manifested into my life. And I want to let you know that none of those came from taking a victim mentality, from just sitting and letting life happen to me. All that happened to me was me taking full reins of my life and saying, I got this, despite difficult moments that did not last in my head for a long time because I knew they had to be overcome. So how do we do this? How do we tap into ourself so we can be our true self and really rise to the top? I love making videos like this about how to be your best self. That is the whole premise of my channel. My name is Karina, and I actually made the best possible program that you can ever imagine. It is called the $1 Million Lady Program. And yes, you heard that right. Million in all ways. When it comes to finances, when it comes to finding your true self, when it comes to looking your best, where to shop to look your best, mindset development, all of that and all of my secrets are going to be linked down below. I also have free business training, but you can check it out there. Let's start with the first thing, and that is not being your true self. I have a whole module dedicated in my program on how to find your true self. This is what we trained for in my yoga teacher training when I got my certificate. But your true self is what your soul wants. It's not what your ego wants. It's not something to inflate yourself. It's not something to have other people think of you in a certain way. It is everything that you truly want. Your passions, your desires, things that light you up inside, not things anybody else wants. You have to take a more introspective look and see, am I doing this for me? Or am I doing this for validation of others? Or am I doing this because somebody else wants me to do this? And if you are, then that is not the right thing. You want to change this by starting to do things that excite you. Maybe we don't know what we want. Maybe we think we want something, but we don't know. But the problem is most people don't take action. They don't actually go and see, maybe if I try this, maybe I try that. Instead, they scroll through TikTok, they scroll through Netflix and wish and think and hope. No. You're gonna take action in your life, and if you don't know what to do, then do anything. Do anything that you even have a slight interest in, because why not? And by the way, anything can be monetized. I don't know if you knew that. I'm working on a program actually, which you can sign up for below, which shows you how to monetize any of your passions. Truly amazing. That is exactly what I did. And you're serving others and you are serving yourself, and you're following your dreams and desires. So that is kind of one of the more difficult things because it's really something that requires daily work and concentration and experimentation. But let's talk about things that can get you closer to a high frequency and attract other things. For me, when I feel down, I notice that I am on my computer a lot and kind of being indoors all day. And as much as I love being indoors and being kind of a workaholic, I also feel super connected when I'm around nature, especially the beach. I get so much energy from that. And I notice that anytime my mood is down, when I go into nature, specifically the ocean for me, if it's swimming or just walking barefoot there for a mile stretch, I feel so energized. And I think this really balances your emotions because nature is at the highest frequency and we're meant to be in it, but we're not in it enough. We are not grounded. And actually in yoga, you have to be grounded through your feet. That is why I love walking on the ocean front barefoot or even standing in ground, because you are connected to earth. And actually, I don't know if you know this, but we have connection to all of the energy and all of the powers that we need. We just need to know how to use this. Many people don't. Many people are cut off. Their centers are blocked. They don't know how to use all the energy that the universe has for us. And we need to learn to do this because amazing things will happen. But something as simple as being barefoot in nature really helps me ground my emotions. The third thing is I block off negativity and replace those things with other aspects that put hope into my ears. So whether that is reading a book, whether that is actually watching a funny TV show, something that literally makes you laugh, or maybe a funny friend that you have. Laughter is so powerful and we don't get it enough. At least I don't, because yeah, I think things are funny, but I don't actually crack up too much. But some things do crack me up. But laughter is amazing. Podcasts, just things that inspire you. Honestly, one of my favorite things I love to do is listening to Abraham Hicks on YouTube about pretty much any topic and listening to her rampages. Those are super powerful because all it is positivity. You're just getting 15 minutes of straight positivity in your brain, and who wants to not be a part of that, right? So the fourth thing is meditation. And I noticed that when I don't start my day off with meditation, things don't go as well for me. Not in a sense that things just crumble, but I don't feel that connection to myself. I didn't give myself those 15 to 20 minutes of silence for my thoughts to freely flow, for ideas to inspire me, for my brain to just rest and say, this 15 minutes, nothing controls me. Not my cell phone, not my notifications, not my emails. There's nothing urgent that is happening right now. The only thing that needs to happen is being mindful and present in this moment and letting your head be at peace. Because typically the first thing we do when we wake up is just go on our phones and be bombarded with everybody's problems. Work emails, text messages, drama from friends or partners, whatever else. And that's not a good way to start the day because we're also not prepared to handle that. But if we start the day kind of priming ourselves for success, for example, with reading and meditating and listening to positive things, then we notice that all of these things are easier to deal with. And instead of being defensive about these things, we are not. We approach them with more grace, with more peace, with more leniency, and we resolve situations more easily. So that needs to be kind of a little mental check. And the last thing I want to say is really taking care of yourself. More specifically, your health when it comes to your body. For me, that is sleeping, eating, and exercising. I don't really eat unhealthy. I haven't done it in a very long time, but I know if I would eat something that is oily, I don't feel the best. If I deprive myself for sleep for more than one night, I feel groggy and irritated. Sleep or lack of sleep actually impacts me personally in a very negative way where I just feel more irritated. And actually not exercising also doesn't serve me very well. Sometimes I think I'm saving time by not working out, but it actually turns into where my brain is not working as efficiently, and I don't like that. So doing all of those and taking care of yourself will help fuel you for your day. So anyways, let me know what your favorite things are when it comes to raising your frequency. I always love sharing new ideas with our community on here, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like it so it gets promoted in the algorithm. That is what we want, because this channel is growing because of you beautiful people. And also check out all my programs because I made them so I can spread the word. It was great having you on here, and I will see you in the next video.